Actor-director Justin Baldoni is now suing his former co-star Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds.
She was such a brat that she wanted to control every scene, wanted to see all the dailies, wanted to do her own cut and did her own cut of the movie. All this is very unusual for just an actress in the film.
Poor little meek, powerless Blake just had to deal with his aggressive advances. That's just so obviously a lie at this point. Like, this isn't gonna end well for you, Blake. Sorry.
Blake Lively is in trouble, big trouble. Her carefully constructed image of Hollywood sweetness is facing a brutal assault. From darling to drama queen in the blink of an eye, allegations of on-set bullying, power plays, and a hidden agenda are tearing through Tinsel Town. Is this the end of Blake Lively as we know her? Let's dive into the scandal that's rocking Hollywood to its core.
Seeking more than $400 million in damages, accusing them of defamation and extortion. Baldoni directed and acted in the hit film It Ends With Us, which starred Lively as well. 2 weeks ago, Lively sued Baldoni and his production company, alleging harassment on set and a coordinated campaign to attack her reputation. A lawyer for Baldoni called Lively's claims false.
Imagine being publicly branded a brat and hauled into court by your director. That's the dramatic reality crashing down on Blake Lively. Justin Baldoni isn't pulling any punches, accusing her of behaving like a tyrant on the It Ends With Us set. He paints a picture of Lively attempting to hijack his project with relentless demands for control over every creative aspect, behaving more like a studio head than a collaborating actress. Is this a case of professional disagreements gone nuclear, or does Baldoni's lawsuit expose a darker side to Hollywood's golden girl? The legal fight is on, and the accusations are scorching.
Over the film, rewriting scenes, all of which is very irregular for the co-star. That's what the producer does, maybe a director, certainly a writer, none of which she was.
Think about the carefully curated image, Blake Lively, the epitome of charm, grace, and approachability. Now imagine that same star accused of being a set tyrant and then claiming harassment herself. The disconnect is staggering. This legal showdown is tearing apart her polished public facade, revealing a chaotic and intensely dramatic conflict underneath. Is this a desperate PR move to deflect from the initial accusations, or is there genuine substance to her harassment claims? The perfectly crafted image is cracking under the strain and the drama is only escalating.
Her alleged claims of harassment are complete BS. Here's what really happened. Released their actual texts, putting things like, "He watched me breastfeed naked in my trailer," in context when we saw text from her saying, "I'm breastfeeding in my trailer, come on over."
Imagine the audacity, an actress attempting a full-scale creative coup on a movie set. That's the explosive accusation leveled against Blake Lively. They say she didn't just want input, she wanted total control. From demanding script revisions on the fly to muscling her way into the editing room and commandeering the entire post-production process, the claims suggest a relentless power grab. This wasn't about artistic collaboration, it was allegedly a calculated takeover bid, with Lively attempting to sideline the director and reshape the film entirely in her own image. Was It Ends With Us destined to become Blake Lively's version?
You know that Justin and his team promised to start releasing all of his correspondence with her. They're saying, we'll be an open book. This is not a nice person. And Justin bent over backwards to accommodate her.
Hold on tight, because the plot is about to thicken dramatically. Enter Megyn Kelly, the journalist who doesn't back down from a fight. She's stepped into the Blake Lively controversy, and she's armed with what she claims is undeniable evidence. Forget hearsay and rumors. Kelly is promising to unveil receipts, digital fingerprints that allegedly reveal the real story behind the on-set chaos. Texts, emails, documents. What secrets are buried within these files, and are they about to completely rewrite the narrative surrounding Blake Lively? Megyn Kelly is about to pull back the curtain, and Hollywood is holding its breath.
Blake had spent the entire prior year trying to wrest control of this movie away from Justin Baldoni. It was his film. He was the director. He's the producer. He's the one who found the book and got the idea for it. And she was such a brat that she wanted to control every scene, wanted to see all the dailies, wanted to do her own cut and did her own cut of the movie. All this is very unusual for just an actress in the film, that she is an egotistical.
This is where Megyn Kelly's strategy becomes clear. Narrative demolition. She's not just disputing individual claims, she's attempting to dismantle the entire victim narrative surrounding Blake Lively and replace it with something far more sinister. Kelly is pushing the idea of Lively as a puppet master, carefully orchestrating events and manipulating perceptions. The breastfeeding text in this interpretation becomes just one example of how Lively allegedly controlled the situation, twisting events to her advantage. Is Kelly succeeding in flipping the script, transforming Blake Lively from wronged woman to calculating manipulator in the eyes of the public? The narrative battle is in full swing.
And that she's now tried to turn this whole thing into a PR victory for her to get past what appears to be the fact that she is an egotistical.
Imagine the pressure cooker, not only facing Blake Lively, but also feeling the combined weight of her and Ryan Reynolds' Hollywood star power bearing down on you. That's the environment Justin Baldoni and his team allegedly faced. Beyond the accusations of creative overreach, the narrative shifts to outright bullying. Sources whisper of Lively using her position and connections to intimidate, to silence, and to get her way, allegedly creating a toxic atmosphere on set. It's a picture of Hollywood power at its most ruthless, where celebrity influence becomes a weapon, and those with less clout are left to bear the brunt. Was Blake Lively leveraging her fame to steamroll anyone who stood in her path? Beyond the on-set turmoil, the Blake Lively drama allegedly triggered a significant financial fallout. Justin Baldoni's lawsuit claims that Lively's relentless demands and the ensuing chaos resulted in millions of dollars in losses. Production delays mounted, additional expenses piled up, and the entire project was thrown into jeopardy. This wasn't just a minor budget overrun, it was a potential financial disaster threatening to derail the entire film. The narrative shifts from backstage squabbles to serious economic repercussions, raising the stakes of this Hollywood scandal far beyond personal egos and into the realm of cold, hard cash. Was Blake Lively's alleged quest for control ultimately sinking the entire production financially? The lawsuits will play out, the receipts will continue to be dissected, but the real battle for Blake Lively is now about reputation. Can she successfully navigate this PR nightmare and convince Hollywood and her fans that the accusations are false or exaggerated? The entertainment industry loves a comeback story, but this scandal is a major test. Will strategic apologies, carefully crafted interviews, and future movie roles be enough to erase the image of a demanding diva and set tyrant? Or has this controversy fundamentally altered how Hollywood and the public perceive Blake Lively, casting a long shadow over her future in the fickle world of fame? Only time will tell if she can rewrite her narrative once again.